Our five senses are what creates the veil between the physical world and the non-physical world. Because our five senses are contribute to our ability towards focusing. And we only focus on what our five senses can decipher. What is in the non-physical world cannot be deciphered using our five senses, and therefore it appears to us as if the things that are in non-physical form do not exist, but they do. They exist. And everything, every desire is first created in non-physical, and then it becomes physical. So when we say, where's my stuff? I want this. It hasn't happened yet. Well, it has happened, but it's non-physical. But the minute you say, where's my stuff? You postpone the manifesting of it. And all the work that we do under the umbrella of what we call law of attraction or manifesting is to help people to understand that they gotta let go of the already manifested 3D reality, let go of it, lift the veil between the physical world and the non-physical world, because everything that you desire does exist, but in a different form. It's not in physical form, but it is there. And if you leave it alone, if you stop looking at reality and saying, where is my stuff? Or it hasn't happened yet, and why isn't it happening? What did I do wrong? Then it will come. Because every time, you see, law of attraction is the science of perpetuation through focus. So if you focus on the fact that you don't have it yet, and you say, where is it? You are perpetuating a situation in which you will continue to say that. Where is it? I don't see it. So you will perpetuate not seeing it. And then you will say, I don't see it. I did all that hard work. I didn't even take a holiday for the past 5 years. I have been working so hard. So my stuff should be there. Where is it? And in saying the fact that it isn't there, you perpetuate it not being there. This is the key to manifesting money. This is the key to manifesting wealth. This is the key to manifesting the relationship, the health, everything. Because when you look at your health and you say, I am experiencing pain, you are perpetuating pain. When you look at your bed and you say, there is no one sleeping beside me, you perpetuate no one sleeping beside you. We perpetuate the things that we focus on, and that is not the intention, which is why my TEDx talk is all about the difference between intention and attention. Your good intentions don't mean diddly squat. The universe is not matching your intentions with your manifestations. The universe has a system for granting wishes. We call it law of attraction, and the way it works is that it matches your focus, your attention with your manifestations. And that is the simplest way that I can explain all of this. So if you are not manifesting, the diagnosis is that you are focused on things that you don't want. And then people will come to me and say, but no, I was feeling good and then this happened. Zara, explain to me, why did this happen? Well, seriously, I can't keep track of your thoughts. You can't keep track of your thoughts. But it is obvious based on the end result that you are focusing on things you don't want. So stop it. I can't stop it for you. You don't have an external button that I can press that says, stop thinking. And this is awareness. This is where mindfulness comes in. It's awareness. And the very first thing the very first awareness, the thing that I had to learn was, what is a negative thought? Because there were a bunch of thoughts that I was thinking all the time, every single day, because when you wake up, unless you change something, you will think the same thoughts you were thinking yesterday. Unless you break the cycle, unless you change the pattern, you will think the same thoughts you were thinking yesterday. I had the realization that my thoughts were the problem. So I had to find a way to stop thinking my thoughts. And I applied all my energy to stop. Because that's what we have to do. Our manifestations are telling us. You may not agree. You might say to yourself, oh no, I'm very positive. I'm super aware of my thoughts. I know when I'm going negative. But sweetheart, your results are proof that you don't know when you are going negative. Your results in life are proof that you're not really aware of the difference between a negative thought and a positive thought. Because if you really were positive, you would only have positive things happening in your life. So stop taking life so seriously. Get off the subject of your life. Get off the subject of your life. Because your thoughts about your life are the problem. Going back to Einstein's beautiful words, sign of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different set of results. Obviously, you are not able to see the difference between a negative and a positive thought. I can explain the difference to you as your coach. I can help you to understand it with examples, but I'm not there in your head, moment by moment. And a thought only takes a moment, a 4-second moment. That's it. And that time is becoming less and less because human capacity for thinking is increasing with every generation. Every new baby that is born thinks faster than its parent. And so, just stop thinking about your life. Think about other things. There are so many things to think about. That's where appreciation comes in. Don't try and appreciate your life if you don't really appreciate your life. Go appreciate a tree. Go appreciate an omelette or something else, a kitten, a puppy, anything else. Try to stay off the subject of your life and then see what happens. Everything will change. You know what? The rule is, any addiction that you have, you can break the cycle in 3 days. It only takes 3 days to break the cycle of any addiction. It breaks the cycle. It doesn't turn everything around in 3 days, but it breaks the cycle. So from heading in the wrong direction, you start heading in the correct direction, the direction of the things you want. So this is a 3-day diet. Can you, for 3 days, get off the subject of your life? Stop thinking about your life. Stop thinking about the bills to pay. Stop thinking about the relationships. Stop thinking about your health. And then see how quickly the universe responds. Because it does. It is responding all the time. Moment by moment response. Each thought that you think has a response from your body, because your body is privy to every thought you think, and the universe, because every thought you think is creating a manifestation. Every single thought. And when you think a lot of similar thoughts, that's what we call momentum. Whatever you give a lot of attention to is what manifests. Manifestation is the end result of momentum. If you think a lot of negative thoughts, negative stuff manifests. If you think a lot of positive thoughts, positive stuff manifests. It's as simple as that. And if it's not working, it's because you don't understand the difference between negative and positive. And that was me. That was me. The day I understood this little thing, everything in my life changed because I finally got it that I was the problem. I was the issue. The way I was thinking my thoughts was an issue. And all I had to do was stop thinking my thoughts. Stop doing. Guys, 3 days. Your life is worth it. Do it. And if you're going to do it, put your commitment in the chat. Type the number 3 in the chat so I know that you are taking on the 3-day challenge. The 3-day challenge to stay off the subject of your life